We begin tonight with a nation already on edge in the coronavirus pandemic as protests turn violent across America. The arrest of a former Minneapolis police officer for the murder of George Floyd, failing to stop another night of rage in that city. The governor fully mobilizing the National Guard for the first time in U.S. history. The protests continuing this evening. These pictures coming in right now from Los Angeles. Police pushing back crowds using batons and firing rubber bullets. A patrol car on fire. And in Philadelphia, police vehicles torched as the crowd swelled. There were similar scenes in several American cities Friday night. An angry group outside the CNN Center in Atlanta, the tense moments you saw right there, playing out on live television. And after the Secret Service clashed with protesters just outside the White House, President Trump casting blame, threatening force and tweeting a cryptic message about MAGA night at the White House. At the same time, the family of George Floyd requesting an independent autopsy and pushing for the arrests of 3 other officers in that video. ABC's Alex Perez leads our coverage from Minneapolis.
Tonight, a nation on edge. For the first time in 164 years, the governor of Minnesota is now fully mobilizing the National Guard. Protests erupting in Minneapolis last night, the powder keg of the crisis. Businesses set on fire as rage continues to boil over for the death of George Floyd while in police custody.
George Floyd!
The situation in Minneapolis is no longer in any way about the murder of George Floyd. It is about attacking civil society, instilling fear, and disrupting our great cities.
The anger now spreading across the country. A protest in Philadelphia that started peacefully this afternoon grew violent, a police car burning. In Los Angeles this evening, police pushing back massive crowds using batons and firing rubber bullets. In New York, this police car in flames. Authorities clashing with protesters, making 150 arrests, charging one woman with attempted murder for throwing a Molotov cocktail at 4 officers. This video showing what appears to be an officer shoving a woman to the ground. Police are now investigating that incident. In Atlanta, hundreds descending on CNN's Atlanta headquarters, defacing property and setting off fireworks.
You are disgracing our city. You are disgracing the life of George Floyd and every other person who has been killed in this country.
Last night in Oakland, a drive-by shooting killed one security officer and wounded another. Federal authorities now calling it a case of domestic terrorism. In Detroit, a 19-year-old killed after someone in an SUV opened fire into a crowd.
Please, I can't breathe.
The wave of outrage coming after Monday night's horrific incident where Officer Derek Chauvin digs his knee into George Floyd's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
Across parts of Minneapolis, you can already see several National Guardsmen stationed in different areas. The governor here, for the first time domestically, has activated the entire National Guard, some 13,000 guardsmen ready to step in.
Here in Minneapolis, some feel they've been pushed to the breaking point.
If we gotta do it the violent way, then that's what we're gonna do, because we're gonna get answers one way or another.
But city officials were quick to point out some of those arrested are from out of state.
Those folks who are agitating and inciting are taking advantage of the pain, of the hurt, of the frustration, of the anger, of the very real and legitimate sadness that so many of our community members feel.
All right, Alex joins us now live from a destroyed building in downtown Minneapolis. Alex, we just heard from the demonstrators there in your story. The tensions are still very high, and officials are bracing for more tonight?
Yeah, Tom, authorities are very concerned tonight could be one of the most violent nights yet. They say they have a plan to deal with these violent outbreaks, but have so far not revealed any details. A lot of people here still on edge. Tom?
Alex Perez leading us off from Minneapolis tonight. Alex, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.